Alright, hello and welcome. Ladu playing some Mass Effect. We are recruiting Liara to Sony today. After exposing Saren, they gave me my ship, so let's recruit Liara and do some side missions. So, sorry about that. Getting the stream set up. Alright. Alright, let's go into my Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this. So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the captain now. Alright. Let's talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Yeah, Seth Green was amazing as Joker.
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly, they're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Hey dude, how you been? Sorry, not been... It's alright. I started a new gameplay, I think yesterday? So, like I said, I take, if I want to do another playthrough, I usually wait a month or so I'll get used to Mass Effect 1 again. Because going from Mass Effect 3 back to Mass Effect 1 is, dude, you can tell the game, you can tell they've polished the combat in Mass Effect 3 compared to Mass Effect 1.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
God damn, my femShep's hot.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Alright, cool.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so yeah, this is more of a renegade femShep. With a few sprinkles of Paragon decisions, because I'm not a complete sociopath. But yeah, like, you could tell, like, to be fair to BioWare, this was like the first game BioWare made that wasn't like a like dice rolling RPG game, you know what I mean? Like if you think about it, Baldur's Gate is a dice rolling game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic dice rolling game, Jade Empire somewhat dice rolling game, but like Mass Effect was the first game that was different. Like it was a shooting RPG game. Glad you're tuning in still. Appreciate it.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Dr. Chakwas. Oh, this is where Liara is.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Alright, already
Let's
talked
go.
to you.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, let's go down. Talk to my aliens. And Ash. Yeah. Yeah, it was their first really game that wasn't dice rolling, basically. Know what I mean? Yeah, so it's pretty good achievement. You can totally tell they had the inspiration from Star Trek and Blade Runner. I'm showing him my age right there. Adams.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Yeah, I didn't. Nah, I'm not a asshole. Tally's awesome.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander.
Should have picked a different scar. Should have picked a different scar. I don't like the scar underneath her chin. I like the eyebrow scar, but I don't know. Just my OCD kicking in, I guess.
On, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
That's not why you're here. Nah, I can't be that ass.
I had no idea you found a ship.
I can't be mean to Tally. She's awesome.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Is it just me? Oh, sorry.
Vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
Is it just me, or they put a larger voice filter in the second and third game, in my opinion?
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I'll do that later.
I should go.
See you later.
I'm on a limited time. I have a commitment in 2 hours, so I won't do personal questions. I'll just do regular dialogue for now.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Big deal.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Alright, let's be an asshole.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Yeah, I noticed.
An infection
Oh, sorry.
that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Yeah, like, that's what I noticed. Like, Tally's voice filter in the second game was a lot more... They put more emphasis on her voice filter. Which makes sense. She's talking through a suit, so...
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy subject. Yeah, be a complete ass to Rex.
Making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Yeah, my Shep's an asshole Shep, not a sociopath, so...
It's not what's killing us.
Alright, I'll do the genophage
So long,
stuff next. Oh, cool. Sorry, I have stick drift on this controller, so it's a bit wonky, unfortunately. Alright, let's do that and inspect the training. I wanted to get heavy armor. My OCD was kicking in. I don't like the medium armor on the females, so I had to get the heavy armor. So yeah, obviously I'm playing a soldier. Yeah, I just don't like the light or medium armors on females. This is my personal opinion. I like bulky army attire.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Alright, let's be neutral.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Talk to Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You'll get over it.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright. Garrus likes me. That's cool.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I have nothing. Let's sell some crappy items. Should have converted that to Omnigel. I'm gonna need 100 Omnigel soon for that Novarian mission. Can't be bothered doing the puzzle. Plus to repair my the Mako. All right, let's recruit Liara. Hopefully, I can do this mission within 2 hours. Most likely, I will. Artemis Tower, right? If I recall. Yeah, it's just only Artemis Tower plus that. Let's go. Zoom out. Zoom out. I think it's this one. It's on a red planet, if I recall. But yeah, another thing that's refreshing about playing it, like a few months later, you forget all the dialogue. So it's new. Nope. Yeah, that's the planet, if I recall. Alright. Anything to scan? Anything? Oop, here we go. Anything to scan? Any more to scan? Nope. 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 Alright, let's go. Therum. Alright, I need Tali, because I want to get the achievement. I should pick Caden. Fuck it. No. I need a biotic, so Caden, I guess. Alright, let's go. Alright!
Commander, I'm picking up some strange reading. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh, there we go, that's a boost. Wait. Did you hear the Mass Effect TV show will happen after 3? Yeah, more than likely. Like, the Destroy ending is the only one that kind of makes sense. Maybe Control. Control would be pretty cool. Finding out that Shepard is the Reaper AI now. But Synthesis just makes no sense. But like, yeah. I don't know how I don't know what the plot will be for Control, for Destroy, because there's no antagonist anymore in the solar system.
I don't think we can take that strong point head on.
Because everyone in the solar system gets along now, because they destroyed the Reapers. God damn, that's so satisfying. Alright.
Redeploying.
Beautiful. Anyone there? Nope. Alright.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Pretty blunt there, Tally. Yeah, that's what I'm... Okay, fair enough. Probably another civil war. Or another war like, Krogan rebellions. But I'm pretty sure everyone will be... Like, that was the whole theme of Mass Effect 3, just uniting everyone to settle their differences. So, that'll be pretty interesting, what they could come up with. All right.
At least it's a dry heat.
You're all right. That's where I came from, right? Always forget where I have to go. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, well, you never know. Like, a lot of people got into Fallout, even though they never played the series, so it might be one of those things, maybe. And there's always, like, channels like Watch Mojo and IGN that will do a recap of events that happened, so they'll be fine. But I'm just wondering, will they make a new cast, or will they use characters from the game? Or even base it in a whole... Oh, shit. Or you base it in a whole different series. Not series, different universe.
Catching you up.
Alright, that's it. Cool. Alright.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Let's go. Cleared the area. Got all the loot. Let's go to the mine. Alright. Let's unlock snipers. And inspector training. Lift. Such a good good thing to have. Sentinel. Yeah, Liara is definitely in. She survives like 1,000 years. Probably. The thing is, probably Liara is probably the only one that's going to be in the next game, to be honest, because everyone else can die basically. So it's probably easier for them to ride in Liara. So this is my theory for Mass Effect 5. You know when, like, Liara does that friendship joining of the minds in Mass Effect 3? This is my fan theory. That's her getting pregnant, basically. That's just me. That's just my terrible theory. Alright, cool. Equipment. Alright. Avenger. Nah, keep the Banshee. I like the Banshee. Yeah, it's just a fan theory. Because, like, why would you do that? Armor-piercing rounds. Hammerheads? Nah. Nah, keep the weapon stability. Yep, keep that. Max accuracy. Alright. Let's go! But yeah, Liara is definitely in for the next game, because she doesn't die, plus they live over 1,000 years, so they could forward the timeline a whole bunch of years, so that makes sense. Maybe Rex, I guess, but he could die, so it's gonna be annoying for them. And it also depends on, like, curing the genophage and all that stuff, so But the thing is, they have the luxury of space of like data for this generation, so because they could easily store information online through the cloud, so you could easily like download a patch and all that stuff. So it's a lot easier compared to them having limited space on the Xbox 360 and PS3 for Mass Effect 3. Because that's one of the things Microsoft are really promoting is cloud-based gaming, so storage space won't be an issue. So they could like implement all the choices from 1, 2, and 3 in your game, hopefully. Just depends how much, because a lot of the devs have quit. So Casey Hudson, who's the director, is doing the new Star Wars game instead of Mass Effect, so you never know. Oh, really? Like, I don't know, that'll be difficult because unless they make ending the war with the Quarians canon, it would be interesting because they've made peace with the Quarians, so in my opinion, they're just gonna make a new enemy, like they did with Andromeda, in my opinion. That or make the Control ending canon. Where your team realizes that Shepard is the Reaper AI. But that's the thing with like games like this where they carry over, like you're writing yourself into a corner because of all the possibilities that you could choose. Even though it's good for us, making your own like role-playing, but like developing a game that has multiple paths, it's kind of difficult. The only game, like, unless they, the only, like, the game that has sorry, can't think. The game that does it really well is, like, the point-and-click games that, the Quarry, Beyond, like, there's so many possibilities, for characters to be infected, characters to like die and all that stuff. That's what I really like about that game. They made a lot of possibilities. Alright, here we go. AI hacking. All right.
Shields disabled.
Put Tally there. Oh, come on, Tally, recharge, please. Oh my god, Tally, recharge! I need that achievement so I can get a platinum trophy. There we go. All right. Get that unity. Nah. All right, let's go. Alright, so yeah, shock absorbers, shield battery. Alright, let's go. Hopefully this will be a breeze. I've got 2 tech specialists. Antibiotic. Alright, why do you guys have your wrong weapons out? Come on, Tally, get it behind cover! Oh my god, stick drift, please. Oh, bro. Sally's already dead. Oh my god.
step.
Oh. That's annoying. Alright. This is a fail and a half if I ever saw one. Alright.
Rally round.
Oh, there they are. Alright, come boys. Boys and girls, I guess. Oh, come on, Tally.
Rally round.
Where is this thing? Alright, there. There's one.
Countermeasure deployed.
I need Tally back! I need my AI hacking! Alright. There's a sniper.
I owe you one.
Alright. Oh, come on, Tally. I missed him. Alright, let's see if neutral shock works. Nope. There we go. No problem, thank you for watching, appreciate it. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. Where's the last one? Alright. There we go. AI hack. There we go! AI specialist. I got a platinum trophy! Let's go!
Even the Geth wouldn't want to live in this heat.
Platinum trophy for Mass Effect 1, I'll take it! Yeah, appreciate it, man. Feel free to like the video. Just gonna do squad. Get that. First aid. Lift is fine. Alright, let's get our neutral shock for Tally. Let's get that recharge time up. Beautiful. Let's go.
Good to go.
Yeah, soldiers are beasts in this game. Anything here? Nope.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built. You lead, I'll follow.
Yes, ma'am. Hostile spotted!
Nice observation there, Caden.
I'm right here.
On your order.
Alright, okay. Liara! It's Sony!
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting. This place is crawling with Geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I wasn't going to let the Geth capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly. There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Alright, let's go. Why do you have your sniper rifle out? Beautiful. Alright. AI hacking. Oh, I missed. Let's get the loot. Any loot? Loot, loot, loot. Here we go.
Ready to move.
Give me that loot. Equipment. Wow, a lot of loot there. Hammerhead rounds 3. Group sighting. Any? Nope. Hammer piston rounds 3. Back up the rail 3. Anti. Alright. Let's go. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. All 3 people. Better than nothing, but I appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, I'm gonna do a whole playthrough of all the 3 games. So yeah.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
All right, Krogan. Cool armor.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Alright, neutral shock here. Rocket trooper. I got walked. Easy. Easy money. And this is on an insanity run as well. And there we go. Tali is not Tali. Liara is a part of my crew.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
All right.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright. That is Liara recruited. Thank you so much for watching, everyone that tuned in. I think we got up to like 5, 6 viewers. I'll take it. Anyway, I will be continuing probably tomorrow, roughly same time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!